Gibbons, Dave Campbell, good evening. It's nice to see you here at the Blackpool Dance Festival once again. I know you're from South Africa. How long since you've been here?
Bryan, the last time we were here was roughly around about 6 years ago, just before South Africa wasn't allowed to be back, and now we're back and we're coming back in force. We're thrilled to be here.
It was wonderful to have a South African-Italian victory on Tuesday night in the Latin American Amateur Championship, but I know you've got special reason to be proud. Would you like to tell us the story?
We originally were part in training for Bryan and Claudia. I assisted Dave, but I would say that Dave, in actual fact, needs to take all the glory for Bryan and Claudia's original training. I think that Dave would like to tell you more about it.
How old were they then?
Bryan Watson was roughly around about 6 years old, and believe me, I wouldn't take him when he first came in. He was a beginner and he was a junior, and I refused to take him, and I pushed him on to Kathy, and Kathy convinced me to actually take these kids because they had talent. And with the first lesson they came into, I said, this boy doesn't know his left foot from his right. I had to put a pink bow and a blue bow on the one and say pink, blue, pink.
Wonderful. They've certainly changed now, haven't they? You must have felt very proud with their win.
Yeah.
I know there's a very amusing story that Kathy told me earlier. I would love you to repeat it, because this was just after the presentation of the awards when Bryan announced that he and Claudia were going to be professionals from now on. Would you like to tell the story?
Yes, when I first turned professional, Dave asked me to take Bryan and Claudia. It was actually Bryan and his previous partner, Glynis. And Bryan was, for me, my very first lesson as a professional. And when he turned professional, I asked if I could be his first lesson.
I'm sure you could still teach him a lot. Anyway, it's lovely to talk to you. Thanks for taking the time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival. Look forward to seeing you again next year. Bryan, just to interrupt you while you're receiving the congratulations of all your friends. Obviously, you're very happy with your result tonight.
Yeah, extremely happy, yeah.
What was it like defending the title?
Well, because we haven't had such good results lately, it was pretty good because most of the pressure was off and I just decided to go out and have a good time.
And enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
it really looks as though you did.
Yeah, I did.
Now, what are your plans now you've turned professional?
To have a good holiday, first of all.
From all the work you've been doing?
Yeah, for sure.
How much preparation have you been doing, particularly for this event?
Well, we've been basically practicing every night during the week, having lessons on the weekend. Yeah, because unfortunately we had to work all day, so... Yeah,
well, your practice certainly showed in your performance tonight. Were there any moments when you were a little worried?
Not really. No, I was just really having a good time out there.
You seem to get plenty of space to yourself out on the floor as we're getting on the camera.
Yeah.
Did you plan that, or did that just happen?
No, just to be very aware of what's happening around the floor and just to basically keep an eye out, because I mean, if you can't dance, there's no use getting in all the dark spots or whatever. So just to
That's true. Well, many congratulations. Back to your friends. I'll go and see your partner.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Claudia, I think we can get on camera here. I've just been talking to your partner. Yeah. He's very happy. Are you?
Tremendously happy.
Was it harder tonight defending the title than it was a year ago when you first won it?
Yes, I do think so.
It was.
There's a lot more pressure on you, yeah.
Bryan was talking about a couple of results that have not been too good in the last few weeks.
No.
Did that get to you at all, or did that help?
I think it did worry us a little bit before the competition, but fight back.
It was a convincing win, wasn't it?
Yes, thank you.
What are your plans now you've turned professional? I asked Bryan, he said you're going to have a holiday, is that right?
Yeah, definitely.
How long a holiday?
Not too long,
And you'll be back here next year in the Rising Stars and in the Professional Championship.
Hopefully,
Good luck to you. Back to your celebrations.
So
Thank you very much.